hit in the face with a brick because she wouldn't give a man her number, me and my team just uncovered years of her getting mysteriously injured and then asking for money after. In 2020, she claims she got beat up, garnered almost $5,000. This is taken from her Facebook page, May 2022, claims that she's injured and very subtly, not so subtly, says she needs money for her son's birthday. Literally 1 month later, she's seen asking for money again to fund a research project she's doing. Jump to February 2023, here she is claiming she experienced violence at the hands of a white woman. 1 month later, claiming more hardships and trauma. Fast forward to now, she has garnered $50,000.
My hat goes off to Chloe for doing the research on this. This is another clear example of why you can't always believe what someone is saying, especially when they come online, especially when it involves money, because you never know what part of it is a lie. And more importantly, that past behavior does predict most people's future. Yes, some people can change, but the only way a person changes is if they do a 360 and they do a self-evaluation and they really try to do different things in their life. If they're living life the same kind of way, how is that going to change? Also, as far as like believing people, when someone is accusing someone or saying that they did something, especially something like really bad or violent or something that would really make them take a social hit with people, then maybe it's better to do a little bit more digging. Anyway, let's start this video. Welcome, my friends, to the RP Experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Thank you for my new subscribers. We actually made my goal to 475. Help me get the 500. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Today's video is going to be about the brick lady. And I was not going to cover this because I needed more context. And even though I saw videos of that woman smacking men, like, because she smacked this white guy, even, no, you shouldn't put your hands on anyone, but it was more like a tap or something. Even though, once again, she should not have done that. And then she had the twerk. That's why I usually don't like the twerking stuff. Is like, I don't know. I've just never liked that. Anyway, no matter what she was doing, trying to antagonize people and stuff like that, unless if she was waving a knife or a gun, she did not deserve to get hit in the face with her brick. Now, the thing is, though, is uh, new information coming out that probably did not happen, and that probably she staged it, and it was more of an allergic reaction. But however, all this stuff is alleged hypotheticals and stuff. But there's a creator that really covered this really well. Like she well, not that she knew this woman, but she followed stories of this woman all the way in 2020, and it shows a pattern. And her name is Chloe. She has um, she has that thing called Roma Army. And me and her did have a miscommunication over a video that I did or something, because I never tried to hurt somebody's feelings or something, but I assumed she was going through something at the time, and I did a video about should a man date a single mom. But however, I came at it in a real um, fair way of the pros and cons of dating a single mom. Anyway, it was a little miscommunication over that or something like that. But she and I had a conversation months later, and we are cool for right now. So anyway, so I'm going to use her video right here because I love what she did. Anyway, let's go.
Anybody in my life to deserve this? Assalamu alaikum. Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
There are a lot of scary individuals in this world that many of us fall prey to. Ones that rob, steal, cheat, murder, assault. However, there are, what I would argue, equally as dangerous people out there who lie about terrible, heinous things, such as violent crimes, specifically a violent crime against a woman. There are a lot of people in society who just downplay the severity of violence against women, and when they see somebody come forward and we later find out that it's a false allegation, all those people who made a false allegation have now just fed into the bias that these people have. The bias that violence against women isn't really as serious of a topic as it is. Violence against women is a serious issue, equal to violence against men. It's something that needs to be taken seriously, and social media is a great way for victims to connect with each other, to share their stories, but it's also been a great way for women to use this as a way to lie and manipulate at the expense of victims who need to be taken seriously, who need to be believed, and at the expense of the men around them. If I'm wrong, I'm fairly certain that I could be sued, but this is a chance I'm willing to take, considering this woman is what I believe to be scamming thousands of dollars out of people, and she's doing this off of the basis of we must believe women. She has thrown black men under the bus and put them as the target for media to fire at. Now, to understand why I feel like this woman is full of shit, take a short trip with me 3.5 years ago to when I believe her scam spree started. Hello, Lucy. June 2020. Thanks in advance to all. I really hope you can take the time to read my cause/project. I'm determined reach this goal, as this work is deeply personal and important to me. Unless my money is going to sticking you right back into high school so you can get some grammar lessons, not gonna happen. Either way, she asked for money. 29 people donated. I can't really see the exact amount donated because this person's watermark is over it, and I can't even read the watermark, but she was asking for $2,000 and made it just roughly over half. Now let's fast forward a few months later in 2020 and pay attention to her cheeks here, because it's gonna be important later.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to fucking beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. Guess what? It's up and down for a real nigga. But you gonna be a...
Shortly after she posted that video to social media, it garnered some attention and her friend made her a GoFundMe. Here she garnered almost $5,000. Now, just a short 2 years later, she's back on social media, subtly-ish, not so subtly, asking for money, claiming she's been victimized by, can you guess? There's a theme here. By a random group of men. I got attacked and maced by men, fell down an escalator, injured my back, my toenail popped off, my tooth was chipped, my bank account was hacked, my friend of 12 years betrayed me. We're actually gonna meet this best friend, coming up shortly in this video. Precious items were stolen during a move, diagnosed with pre-diabetes. Is that a diagnosis, or does the doctor just say, hey, if you don't slow it down, you're at risk for getting diabetes? Irritable bowel syndrome flared up, severe panic attacks. Now that the feel sorry for me part is over, now she just gets to the point. This is what she actually wants. It's my son's birthday this weekend. I have exams the following weekend. I'm still settling into a place and I have no funding for the entire summer. I'm asking for those who love me to send out prayers and good energy, please, and money. March of this year, here she is recounting how she was victimized some more at the hands of white women, men. I mean, it's all in there. Here she is blasting a white woman for apparently committing violence against her. Now we fast forward to now. I want you guys to take a look at this.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch.
What you
y'all see that?
What you want?
What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man. Do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Yo.
After she posted that video and it garnered a bunch of attention, her friend made another GoFundMe. She garnered almost $50,000, shut down all her social media, and hasn't responded since. Now, a lot of people are leaning to believe her because she recorded these gentlemen right here in the background. Well, shortly after that incident, these guys actually took a video giving their own story.
We were coming from the gas station. We just came from the gas station, right? And she was talking about she got hit with a brick. You know what I mean? And then we was asking. So we just like, what just happened, bro? Who just hit you with a brick? She talking about a guy in a suit. So what happened? We just don't know what happened. I think they had like a argument or something like that. We just don't know. Before that, she was trying to fight with another. Yeah, she was trying to fight with another girl, right?
A guy in a suit hit her with a brick. That sounds like more Pookie Ray Ray stuff right there. If something like that was going to happen. And I'm sorry. I mean, she's not my type, but I would be really surprised that a guy would flip out that she would not want to give him her number. Now, maybe she acted irate. Maybe she did something. But see, this is why, as men, you walk away. Women that have that toxic energy, don't deal with them at all. Walk away, because otherwise they're going to get you into some shit. And already her story doesn't seem to match up with the people that was out there. Because, of course, something could have happened really quick, but those guys should have seen something.
Now let's reference that to her video and what she claimed happened.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a yeah,
we wasn't here. Did you hear that in the background? Those are very clearly the same guys. They look confused. They look lost. They're being recorded now. She's stating that everybody stood there and watched. I want to point out a video that was leaked of her earlier that night.
Don't you ever fuck with Brianna Stiller ever again.
Same outfit. A lot of people are even using that video as evidence to say that she did get hit with a brick because she was out provoking people. But remember when I said that we were about to meet her best friend? Well, the best friend claims that she's known Rhoda for 13 years and in fact spoke to her about this incident, and she got an entirely different story.
First saw the video, I just went again. And not again like, you know, oh, something bad happened to her. I'm like, she doing this again? Again?
Yes. What did she say happened that night, and what actually happened that night?
She basically said she was beat up by 4 black security guards. Okay. And she ended up getting dragged by black females.
This best friend is saying first she said she was drugged by 4 security guards, then she got beat up by black girls. But she told all of us and everybody there that a man in a suit hit her in the face with a brick because she wouldn't give him her number, and then he jumped in a car and sped away. Now, this group of people have been doing an amazing job investigating this. One lady involved actually spoke to the manager of the club that she was at.
So you saying nobody got hit with a brick?
Not my place. Never ever happened. I was there all day, all time. Never. And I'm pretty sure the security was outside all the time. Nothing like that.
The security was outside?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have a pattern of her being victimized, asking for money, not showing a whole lot of proof, if any, and not filing any police reports. Ex-best friend said that she heard a different story. The manager says, I was there all day. No, that didn't happen. These two guys seeming to be very genuine, but I know a lot of you who are familiar with the case are about to reference this fucking asshole. This guy who claims he was there, he saw it happen, and went on the internet spouting as to why he wouldn't stand up for women, basically giving feminists, women everywhere, fuel to take his video and show the world, look, men don't respect us, men don't give a fuck about us. Take a look at what he claims he saw.
She wants attention. She's an attention-seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch.
So those of you that are familiar with this guy and are going to reference this guy to say to me, no, Chloe, obviously this happened, here's the witness. How come he switched up his story here?
Protect her, but nobody ever questioned her whatsoever. The same energy you had when you were defending her, when you were out there advocating for her without asking any questions. How come you didn't ask? Where's the proof? Where's the brick that he hit you with? Where's the police?
No, man, like this whole situation, it wasn't even about a number. You gotta realize it was late at night. Everybody's drinking, having fun. Like I said, like she likes playing pranks on people, trying to get a rise out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what she does. And, for example, like even like my Ethiopian friends who I was there with knows like, especially like she's really, she's a big advocate for the LGBT community, which I think is really great. But she tried to sometimes, especially in her community, what I've seen firsthand, she trying to provoke people with that because, you know.
Which one is it? Did you see it? Did you not see it? Are you a witness, which adds to the evidence that something happened? Are you not a witness? I'm just confused. But none of that is really important because his ex-girlfriend came out with literal fucking receipts to prove that he wasn't there. This guy not only lives in a completely different city, but the night this video was posted online, he was 6 miles away from his ex-girlfriend, who conveniently also in Nashville. This guy's not credible. I don't even think this guy truly knows what her motive was. Everything this guy said was bullshit. So again, we're back to absolutely no evidence that it happened, except for this big fucking contusion on her face that she probably didn't just do to herself in some violent way. Which I need to point out, there is a nurse that has come forward that claims that she was at the clinic that this woman was at the night that she, filmed this video.
I've done to anybody in my life to deserve this.
Oh my God, how did that get in there? All right, well, a nurse who was apparently there at that clinic says that it wasn't anything nefarious. She asked to have saline removed from her cheek. Personally, I'm not buying this. I don't think that this is the actual nurse. Have any of you heard of HIPAA? Yeah, confidentiality. Anybody who works in healthcare, mental health field, they are sworn to confidentiality and you cannot break that. If you break that, that is like punishable by fine. You lose your license. You're never allowed to work in a field where confidentiality is a requirement ever again. What is reliable? Maybe the police would be a little more reliable? Well, one of the people who was originally investigating all of this actually called the police department and this is what they said.
Okay, if you want to see Chloe's full video, click the link down below. Because if I used her full video, then my video would have definitely been like at least 30 minutes long. Because I can also talk, but I'm trying to limit myself today. It was another woman that also did a nice video on this as well, Danica Marie. But once again, if I would have did clips of her video, my video would have been totally long. But I went with Chloe because she had a lot of research notes, and Ashley she did that investigative reporter better than anybody else that I saw talk about this particular thing right here. So I had to piggyback off of her. Excellent job, Chloe. Excellent job. Pretty much, I don't have too much to add to this, except for, even though with this happening right here, I do realize violence does happen against women. I would never say that stuff doesn't happen. I just was trying to open the eyes up that women do hit men and do cause things to happen. But as a man, if you're involved with a woman that likes to escalate things and let it get out of control, you get out of that situation and you leave that woman alone. Hopefully you did not have kids with her. Hopefully you did not marry her, because I'm pretty sure she showed you signs that she was like that before. Just like with a relationship of mine, I saw signs of this before, but I ignored it because the intimacy was good. So don't do that. Do not follow my mistake. But however, I always learn from my mistakes. Like, I might have been with a woman like that before, but I will not do that again, because I already know how bad it would get. But pretty much to me, it seems like this woman is lying, but this does not mean that all women are lying when they are claiming that they are being abused by their boyfriend or their husband or something like that, because that stuff does happen. You know, it makes it bad when women like this do seem like they're lying, and then they have a track record of lying, and it makes the women that may be telling the truth look bad as well. So, and also, even though how that woman was acting, you don't hit her in the face with a brick. Even though I'm thinking that did not happen. I think she had an allergic reaction to something, because as Chloe goes deeper into the video, supposedly she received some shots and then she drank and had like a reaction. Now, of course, though, this is alleged. We are not sure, but yeah, well, watch her full video. I want to get in and get out. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like if you like this video. Give me a subscribe if you saw quite a few of my videos, because you might not find me again because I'm not a huge channel yet, but you can help me get there. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless.
Oh yeah, TJ.
All right. TJ, feet first. Feet first.
Oh yeah, TJ.
Come here. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Oh yeah.
We do not live by your rules, dirty words.